Does your walk of shame consist of you being alone, heading home straight from the party? Are you tired of trying everything you can to get that cute guy's attention over there?
Like, oh my god, TBH, IMO, FML, WTF, FYI, BTW. That guy over there's like a total hottie.
Whoa, that's never happened before. Boom, don't look at me that way. Can we just keep going, please?
I don't know if I'm comfortable enough continuing after that.
Are you sick of not getting the attention?
Bro, just stop, man. Just stop. Man, in the intro, dude. Like,
like, oh my god, this is my jam!
bro, stop, man, stop. Bro, chill, bro. You need Jesus. No. And I miss you. No. What is up? It is Brew Hour, and welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Tips with the awkward intro. On today's Tuesday tip, we are talking about how to make an eye-catching thumbnail, how to make a better thumbnail, and the easiest way to make thumbnails, in my personal opinion. Small, simple tips on how to really make an eye-catching thumbnail that's going to pop and that's not going to be clickbait. I hate clickbait thumbnails. I do not make clickbait thumbnails. I just make thumbnails that are eye-catching. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So when making a thumbnail, the back photo, the very back picture, the background picture, you want to treat that just like you're taking a photo. You know, any photography, you want to have the main thing you're trying to portray in that thumbnail on a third line. That still goes into the rules on making a thumbnail. You want that key component on those third lines. You want them on those because that's where the eye naturally is drawn. Also, lighting can go a little bit into it. If you want it a little spookier, you know, drop the lighting a little bit. You know, you can adjust your photos. I generally, when I'm looking for thumbnails, I generally strike a pose. And then after I get through striking a pose, I pull a screenshot from that. And when I'm pulling screenshots, I throw it into Photoshop. I use Photoshop to create my thumbnails. And then you have your font. You want your font to be away from the focal point, but you still want it. You want to use your font to draw the eye in. There's a thing in photography called leading lines, and those leading lines, you know, like for example, if you take a picture of a bridge, if you're standing directly in the middle of a bridge, that leading line that's going to go all the way out, that's a leading line. You want to try to use your fonts as leading lines into your focal points. In my opinion, that's what I do a lot of. So my Friday freebie, my Tuesday tips, my fishing with boom, all my different graphics on top of my layer, I use that as leading lines, something to make the eye follow. Because when you read and you follow what the lines are, what those words are saying. And when you get through reading, I want you to hit that big bone after you read it. I want you to hit that fish. I want you to hit that, you know, pool noodle or whatever I'm doing my Tuesday tip on. I want you to hit that. That's what I want you to do. And another small thing is pasting from another photo on top of that photo. Photoshopping something else into it. This is a trick that a lot of people use, is pasting their face onto something, or pasting, you know, like I did with the werewolf. For another example, I pasted the werewolf from another picture onto my thumbnail. And you simply just do that. All you have to do is just take the photo and erase everything else around it. When you're building your thumbnails, there's certain things you need to look for. And those is what I'm trying to get at here. Follow your third lines. Think about your lighting. Use your fonts as leading lines. That will help you catch a lot of attention from people. Use them as leading lines and try to practice with your erasing of everything. You know, you can try to find some photo editing softwares, you know, where you can paste other photos and erase things like that. There's some softwares out there you can look for. But that's all I have for this episode of Tuesday Tips. Remember those few tips. Put what you really want, the main focal point, put it on a third line. Don't be in the middle like I am now. Put it on a third line. Make a cool little thumbnail. Put it on a third line. Practice your lighting. Make sure you use your fonts as a leading line to lead them into your focal point. And the final thing, try to practice pasting other photos on top of photos. It really makes a cool little graphic. That's all I have for this episode of Tuesday Tips. I'm out of here. See ya. Yo, man, dang, don't. Bye.